Hello, everybody. Welcome to my BookTube channel. I am Marlecia, and this is Marlecia's Meanderings, and I have a guest with me today.
Did you forget what you were going to introduce, how you introduced yourself? Is that how you always introduce yourself?
I haven't quite figured out an introduction that I'm going to do.
Oh, okay. It does take a while. And hi, my name is Talia. I have the channel Talia Nerds Out.
Right. And today we're doing another book haul. We did one yesterday, and we're doing one today because...
Mine's not so much a book haul. Mine's just show random things.
Yeah. I promised Arian, I told her on a different... She follows us on one of our other... our PHN knitting podcast, and I had told her that I had another cookbook to show. Arian, since then, I may have gotten one or two more cookbooks. So
Taste how piping hot. And this is after I had turned it back up to the second one after I decided the first one was too low. Now I know it's lower, so it's going to seem hotter anyway, but
that's good. Little gray cells.
Yep.
So I have a bunch of cookbooks. Some of these I think I showed before, but I had taken a bunch out because I was looking for recipes to use, and I forgot which ones I showed. So I'm going to try to show the ones that I think are new first, and then I'll just kind of flash up the other ones. And we may take a little bit of a stop. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not because...
well, I can pause.
Okay. So I can get... I have another cookbook coming in the mail.
And yeah,
apparently.
Yes.
So I'm going to start. This is basically gluten-free, dairy-free because I'm still on that journey right now where I'm still on the elimination diet, eliminating part to see what bothers my stomach and all that kind of stuff. So, and then I'll start easing in a little at a time around Easter. But I think I will be doing a good amount of probably dairy-free and maybe a good amount of gluten-free as well, but not exclusively. I think gluten is pretty okay for the most part. But anyway, I'm going to start out here. This first book I did show you before, but I wanted to show you that I've done 3 recipes in this book. This is my gluten-free cookbook for slow cookers. Let me take these notes off here so you can see the cover. Now, this is very strange to me. It seems like cookbooks, I don't know if it's too expensive or what, but they're not putting pictures in. Like this, most of these books seem to have a picture
for each section
at the beginning of each section. But I like to see pictures of each dish. I want to see what it's supposed to look like.
Oh, I should have thought of grabbing my Hobbit cookbook.
Yeah.
Well, if we go on pause,
yeah,
I'll try to grab that.
Okay, the first one I'll show you is on page 46. It's called Artichoke and Sun-Dried Tomato Breakfast Casserole. Now, you can't see it. I did try it. Even my husband liked that. It's got artichokes.
Yeah, I didn't get around to trying it. I think I wasn't feeling well I had a migraine that day, and I didn't want to try anything.
Well, it lasted more than a day. It has artichoke, sun-dried tomatoes, and gluten-free bread is the majority of that particular recipe. I use dairy-free milk as well, and so that was really good. And then I also did 148. And I know I have another one. I don't remember what the page number is. I guess I have to look for it. 148, which is this is the one it's still in the fridge, and I'm really enjoying this. But I made a mistake with it because I didn't have half a pound of sausage, sweet sausage, so I used the whole pound, and I think that made it come up too close against the crock-pot walls, and it pushed the noodles into the walls, so it's a little difficult to clean.
I am very selfishly hoping that maybe the taco meat doesn't completely thaw, because I haven't tried your Italian casserole yet.
Well, it'll still be there.
But
it'll still be there. There's plenty of it. There's a lot of it, because I made a whole pound meat. So it's an Italian casserole. I use sweet Italian sausage because I don't like hot spicy food. It uses gluten-free penne pasta. I use Barilla. It's good. It's got broth and 8 cups of spinach.
Do you have something I can knit? I will knit anything of yours. My hands feel like they need to do something.
This is just a straight garter stitch.
Thank you. Because I didn't bring my knitting with me. And I feel like I need to knit something.
I could have given you my blanket as well, but...
Is it dotting pattern or...
It's that corner to corner.
Okay, I can do that.
Do I still have it here? I don't know.
Just let me have the instructions, and I just feel like working something. I feel like my hands are. I meant to grab a blanket to work on, and I forgot. And my hands are going crazy. Thank you. Here you go. I haven't felt that way in a while. I need it.
This is a person who sit at a table and she will destroy whatever's on the table.
Yes.
Okay.
Just need to find the basic instructions in here again.
Please don't lose my stuff.
Well, I don't check.
I hope your attention's not going to be that much off of mine.
Well, if you don't want me pausing for 5 seconds and grabbing,
Go ahead.
because then I don't mess up your attention, and I don't mess up because you actually count. I don't.
I'm not counting anymore.
Oh, you aren't? Well, give me 5 seconds. I'll grab one of my baby blankets.
Okay, we're back.
I had to. I felt like my hands felt weird.
Okay, I did do the Italian casserole, as I said. It turned out really well. It's in the refrigerator right now. Even for me, I don't really care for sausage. I did it with sausage the first time because I always like to make the recipe pretty much the way it's written the first time. But it was really good, so I'm happy about that. And then the other one I tried is actually the first one I tried out of this book is a beef stew, and it turned out really well. The thing that's interesting about this, I'm a fairly seasoned cook. I've been cooking for a long time, but it always kind of throws me, especially on a new recipe, when they say, "Oh, to taste." Whose taste?
Right,
Whose taste? My
right.
taste? Their taste?
I mean, I understand why they do that.
Yeah. And it's not after you take it out and serve it. It's in here. So I just kind of guesstimate, and it was a little heavy on the pepper, but it was good. So that was good. Are we doing this every other or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just thinking, it occurred to me for some reason while you're showing that. I want to pick up, I watch his channel all the time.
Oh yeah, he's fun.
Tasting History by Max Miller. He has recipes. I know why I thought of it. Because you were talking about how you make it the way they do the first time around. And will say like, you can do this, but I'm going to do it this way because this is the way that they would have done it. And he always says that to the point where they kind of teased him a little bit when he did the episode on Typhoid Mary. And like, now he's just going to add a little bit of typhoid to it because that's where...
The way they did it. Yes.
But yeah, I'll just leave this up so I can think about that later. Because I've been wanting to check out his cookbook. And if nothing else, I get the history out of it.
I like that. I've always been interested in cookbooks, even before I wanted to cook. My mom tried to get me interested in cooking when I was a teenager. I was like,
Really? I thought that you wanted to.
no, not really. I had choir, I had baseball, I had
Oh,
this, I
okay,
had
you were
that.
busy.
I was really busy. I did like baking. I always liked baking cookies and that kind of stuff. But it took me to get married, and I very guiltily say I started out with stovetop.
Gotta start somewhere.
But I did make
So I just want to make sure this
I
camera's
did-
pulled up.
the chicken soup that we're having for Easter this year came about because I was newly married, not even 6 months, and my husband's co-worker's wife said, "Oh, I've got this great boiled chicken recipe," and she gave it to me, and I looked at it, and I'm like, "That's broth." So my first recipe that was not one of my mother's recipes or whatever was a hybrid of hers. Where I said, I'm not doing that. I don't like the idea of boiled chicken. So
It makes me think of like a World War I, World War II kind of recipe where you boiled like
boil everything.
Everything.
What is it? Captain America says we boiled everything.
Yeah.
But so I did the soup and I put the vegetables in, and then later on when I met Frugal Gourmet, met in quotes, he talked about this other recipe, and I melded the two together, and I got our chicken soup that we have. My husband loves it, my kids love it, and so we're having it for Easter this year. But it was not a recipe. I made it up. So having said that, I was learning, I was not afraid to just kind of throw things in.
And I know we don't do it anymore, but I used to love the dumplings you used to put in that.
Now those were from Grandma
That was very good.
Grandma Fernandez.
Those are good.
Yeah, those were really good. I had to actually call her back one time because I lost the recipe.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Did you find it again?
No, she gave it to me, but that was actually, I think, is Aunt Martha's. And I don't know if that was that she'd given it to Aunt Martha and Aunt Martha tweaked it a little bit or what. But yeah, go ahead to yours.
So this book scares me. I don't think you looked very closely at what was in here when you picked it up. You just saw toys, and I don't think you registered the fact that these are mostly sewn.
Oh, are they?
Yes. So this is the world of Beatrix Potter.
Actually, what I was looking at was the fact that we're Beatrix Potter. So
Because I do have a knit one that Laura got me that's very complex, but it's got pretty pictures in it, which does like some for someone who sews. These are very simple. You know, I think they're simple.
But I like the pictures in here.
I do like the pictures.
I think those are the original.
They are. That's her original art, and she did her own art. She used to do a lot of watercolor.
Very talented lady.
Oh yes. Well, she was interested in science as well. But like this is the kind of stuff that scares me. It's like, I don't know, it just intimidates the heck out of me.
No, I'm scared of my sewing machine. I'm scared of all that kind of.
I mean, look, this is that.
Erin told me not to be scared of my sewing machine.
This makes me think like something, I don't know, like you see in a child's book. You know, like all the bright colors.
Oh,
and,
right. It's just, yeah. What you have to do is you have to,
what do you do?
Copy it.
You copy it?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You have to copy it on the machine.
because I know that you see the sewing patterns that people pick up like at the store, like those little things, like they'll have a dress or something in the front.
I think
And
for something like this, I might do this on cardstock. So I know it's harder to pin.
Yeah.
Or actually even regular
I don't
paper.
even know how that...
Regular paper would be fine too, because the stuff that they use, at least
Well,
from
it
my
tears,
memory,
doesn't
it's-
it?
Huh?
It tears, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's very thin.
Like, I feel less intimidated by this little girl's sweater than I do by her puppets. I can knit that sweater. That's easy.
Those
The puppets,
the
scary.
puppets almost look like they're knitted, but they're not.
No, they aren't. Those are definitely sewn. Scary puppets. Velour glove puppets. So yes, I think it's just whatever your comfort level has. I can do the beanbags. I'm sure I can do beanbags.
I did beanbags without any pattern.
Now they do have bunny on them, but
Let's just motivate you more.
yeah,
Is that a finger puppet or just
that is a
toy?
finger puppet. So I find this book incredible and tells you how many bunnies difficulty. I think what that is.
Oh, I like that. That's cute.
So I guess this.
It's snickerdoodles.
No, that's Tom Kitten.
It's snickerdoodles.
He apparently his thing burst. Oh, I
Snickerdoodles
can
like
do
that.
that. It's painting. I can paint. I can paint
I can't.
because
You gotta have the right kind of paint.
you tape your fabric onto the pattern with masking tape. Yeah, I can do paint and simple sewing. That shouldn't be too hard.
Very cute. I can do embroidery.
I can do embroidery. That's less scary. It's funny what's your comfort level. Oh, are these paper
Oh, paper dolls.
dolls? Do you remember the ones where you could like fold the tabs and you could change their outfits and stuff? They say pocket toys.
Yeah, you probably just sew them together and stuff.
Yeah. So, drawstring bag I could probably do. Oh, there is a knitting, and this is probably a section you got it for knitting and needlepoint section. I can do. There's not enough in this section. Like you could do the sampler, probably, Mom.
My hands will cooperate.
It's a lot of bending close.
Yeah. My hands will seize up sometimes just if I'm holding something. So
One of my earliest projects were those tufted
it's called latch hook.
latch hooking rugs. Like I have so many fond memories of doing those latch hooking. I know I must have finished projects, but I remember being so proud when I'd worked them, and it was a really actually good kid project. I used to do it a lot too, or I felt like I did it a lot. Part of me wants to do that just because it's
Where are you going to put it?
nowhere apparently. Nowhere. I just want to do it.
Well, you're not going to have it just.
I know. There's a reason I have a ginormous crocheted snake in the basement that I have no idea what I'm going to do with. I made it a long time ago. I was insane. And
Was?
by
Was?
ginormous, I'm not exaggerating.
No, it's longer than. It probably goes all the way down to the wall here.
Yeah, it's
huge.
long, and its head is probably about that big.
It's even bigger than my worm.
Well, this your worm's big, but it's not nowhere
That's what I
near.
said.
Yeah,
It's even bigger
like
than my
I'm
worm.
not kidding. The head's about this big.
It's that ginormous.
It's a huge thing, and I can't think of anyone I would give it to because it's like they would look at me like, "What do you expect me to do with monster?"
It would eat Laura's apartment.
Oh, isn't that cute? Jemima Puddle Duck. I can talk. Jemima Puddle Duck pram cover. So, Mom, what's pram exactly?
Pram is like the long elongated baby carriage.
Okay, so it looks like that. Just looks like a basket.
It looks like a basket, but I don't know. Maybe they have another name. But for us, that's what we call a baby carriage.
Cross stitch baby.
Are you
bibs?
going to go through every?
Oh no,
single-
sorry. I want that. They hit what I wanted. I was just trying to see if there's any. I wanted to see if there was another baby blanket because
Well, it might be. Yeah.
I didn't see another one in there. I only saw. And
She forgot that this is a cooking one.
yeah, sorry. I have a friend that just found out that she's pregnant, and I saw the I went into is there any other baby blanket mode? Because I might just look and see if there's a book just for.
I have blankets and stuff.
But like, I want to see if there's any for. Because I have a lot of baby blankets. I designed baby blankets. I designed baby
She's
blanket.
very loud.
I designed baby blanket patterns. I'm talking about. I mean, I could probably design a British Potter one too, but I don't really feel like it.
She's not worth enough to you.
No.
Anyway.
No, not really.
This one is a brand new one. It's called the Allergy Free Cook.
Sorry.
It's called Allergy Free Cook makes pies and desserts, gluten free, dairy free, egg free, soy free. I don't know what's in it, but there it is. And this is by Lori Sadowski. And the vibe for this seems to be retro. If you look at her picture up there.
And look at the pictures in the back, Mom. Did you see the pictures in the back?
Ooh. I don't know what that is. It looks almost...
That's like a cherry pie. I think this is cherry pie.
These are the only color photos you'll see in this
But
book.
that, you're talking about how it makes you think of a diner. Those look like diner desserts. So I think you're probably spot on with that.
This is the Boulanger Patisserie. So this looks like
French,
French. Paris maybe or something.
Remember, patisserie, that's, I know that they talked about that Sabrina talked about in the Harrison Ford Sabrina. Mm-hmm. About the patisserie.
So you got some really, I don't know if that's her as a child or if that's her daughter. I'm not even sure that's her.
Right, it could be just random.
Yeah. A wise man should consider that health is the greatest of human blessings and learn how by his own thought to derive benefit from his illnesses. Hippocrates. Huh. I didn't realize there were quotes in this book. So that they're talking about, the quote is relevant because this part one is gluten sensitivity and food allergies. And it's talking about that. And there's all kinds of, tells you what kind of allergens are in recipes. The top ones like dairy, eggs, gluten, soy, nightshades. I'm assuming that's like mushrooms and things.
I'm sitting here like the poison.
Yeah, wheat. And then they have other things like corns, grains, legumes, nuts, peanuts, seeds, and yeast.
I mean, you could poison someone. I mean, if you really wanted to, but I don't think that's wise.
Oh, this is interesting. They have common terms for items containing gluten, dairy, eggs, or soy product, and they give you this list.
Is that in the interpret labels correctly?
It's right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good because I know that sometimes you have trouble figuring out what's in stuff.
The second part is gluten-free ingredients and tips for success. The only real stumbling block is fear of failure. In cooking, you've got to have what the hell attitude, excuse my French. And that's Julia Child quote. I wonder why they say, pardon my French, not pardon my Spanish, or pardon my English, or pardon my German. Why is it pardon my French? Are they saying that the French swear a lot? What are they saying? Where does that come from? Now I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, and this has all the different kinds of properties of flours and starches. It's a great big chart. The first section of this, additional ingredients and smart substitution. I mean, I'm getting through, this is page 13.
A lot of times the specialty books do have a big introduction section because they have to assume that they are the only book of that type that you have in your...
especially with something like this.
Yeah, so you'll notice that with Everything Gluten-Free, Dairy-Free Cookbook, you'll notice that with just about any of these
But
kind
it
of
seems like
things.
some of these have things I don't have in some of the other ones. So
Yeah,
it's nice.
Everything Gluten-Free, Dairy-Free Cookbook is very close to what they have there. But
This one, the quote is, "There's no love sincerer than the love of food." George Bernard Shaw. And I think there might be something a little wrong with him if that's how he feels. But okay,
he has a very he enjoys his food.
he must be a foodie. So let me see. And then you're starting to get into recipes and how to make things you don't have, things that you need to have in your kitchen. Now here's the recipes. So 27 pages in part 4, the recipes. They start with pies and cheesecakes.
Which very much fits a idea of what we were saying. Feels like a diner.
Mm-hmm. And the whole thing is very much a retro feel, even though it's black and white and there are very few pictures. But the whole thing, the recipes they choose are not modern recipes for the most part. These are comfort food recipes. These are, I kind of think that, my family used to travel cross country because we were military whenever we moved by car. And I'm talking about cross country, like Florida to California type of thing, in a car. And these are the type of places you would stop at where you have the flies buzzing around. You had those, I'm dating myself, but you had those
yellow things
that used to catch the flies and all that.
Those things are so disgusting.
Oh, they're gross. And then you had the fans going because there was no air conditioning and stuff like that. So, and this kind of fits in that vibe, even though I'm probably at the tail end of that vibe. My teenage years were in the 70s. My, young childhood were in the 60s. And so I was kind of hitting the end of like the 40s and 50s where you had all the kind of old-fashioned nostalgic kind of thing where you see the cake under the...
Well, I mean, if you watch Columbo episodes, you'll see him stopping by. He always gets his chili or whatever, but it's at that one place where it feels like you would have stuff like this there. I could see him getting a pie there.
Well, this is something that I'd never heard before. It's called an old-fashioned raisin pie.
I bet you anything.
And they say that's traditionally served at a funeral.
I wonder if Tasting History has anything on it.
I don't have to ask and see.
I'm going to be picking up their cookbook because, if only for the history.
So there's deep dash apple crumb pie, and I started,
they better have some sort of apple pie in there.
chocolate hazelnut truffle pie. Might go well with a tea. I'm just going to show you the ones I marked because there's no pictures and you're going to be bored out of your.
Oh, there's a picture.
It's black and white, but look at this. I mean, can you imagine this if it was in color?
Oh, that would be blueberries, I'm sure.
This is cherries, I think.
Doesn't look like cherries.
Maybe they are blueberries. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. I agree with that. Raspberry crumble tart. That doesn't look like a raspberry.
No, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure that's a blueberry.
Oh, yeah, this is...
Well, maybe there's blueberry. Maybe it's from a different recipe because that's not a raspberry.
I don't know.
That looks like a blueberry.
Oh, they have a chocolate caramel pecan tart. I can't have caramel right now unless I can make it without dairy.
Well, remember, Mom, this is the nothing of anything in it.
No, I know. I said that's why this is.
Oh, okay, okay.
See, look, doesn't that make you think old fashioned? I get excited over cookbooks. I really do. Look at this. This is. What's that say? Econ Frissier Patisserie. I don't know how you.
Are we miss? No, the O's covered. Confessiere.
Oh,
like confectioners.
Yeah, probably.
Because look, there's light or something hanging down
there. It's probably pastries and confectionery.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if this woman maybe has a French background, but here's your fruits for your crisps and tarts and crumbles and things like that.
Now, because these fruits are so fresh, I wonder how much I'll be able to handle some of them. Like, it might be the same issue that I have with some of the overnight oats, where I can start tasting when they change.
We might be able to have it the first time.
Yeah.
They have a maple apple pecan crisp, which I have marked.
But like blueberry, we know that I break out a little bit.
Nova Scotian blueberry grunt. What's a grunt? Does anybody know what a grunt is?
Does it say a little bit on top?
Prepared on the stovetop. This traditional Nova Scotian dish features blueberries that are cooked until they're thickened and then topped with dumpling mixture that's steamed until tender. For added richness, I prefer to prepare the vegan buttermilk with canned cocoa milk. Coconut milk. You might be able to have this, Taya, because it's made into almost like a jelly.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I think if the more like the fresh actual fruit is, I think it makes a difference.
This is the one that caught my eye. I really did. Stuffed apple dumplings with cider sauce.
And at first when she mentioned it, I was like, oh, like kind of like apple fritters.
No.
But it doesn't sound like it's fried.
No, and it's a whole apple. It's a
right.
apple.
Whereas these were like apple pieces that were then dipped in batter.
I think this is very similar. One year I went to Cheesecake Factory, and they had this stuffed apple, and it sounds like this kind of filling. And they stopped having it. I've been looking for it.
I wonder if it was just if it was hard to make, like if it took a lot of.
I don't know. They have a buttermilk pastry crust. That's gonna. I'm a little nervous about that. I'm not very good with crust. That's the one thing it's always kind of scared me a little, so I don't really try it.
Well, maybe try it with one of the simpler recipes first.
Well, this might be it because it's a crust, but I'm not sure it's actually crust. Maybe it's more of a...
Well, I thought maybe because look at all the ingredients for that one. Maybe try one where you don't have as many ingredients.
Yeah, number of ingredients doesn't scare me, but you might be right.
Just because that way you've less to think about.
And then you have buckles, which I don't know what a buckle is. Can't choose between a cake and a cobbler. You don't have to. A buckler combines the best of both worlds. So it doesn't really say what it is, but I think it's kind of layered. If anybody knows for sure what a buckler is, I think that's one of them.
Not even a buckler, buckle.
Not a buckler.
No, buckle, no R.
Oh, buckle. Okay. So
And
there's
these are the puddings.
Polenta pudding, banana bread, trifle. Yeah. So
I've always wondered what trifle is.
I think a trifle is something that you layer.
Okay, because they always you'll hear them talk about trifles in British books.
They don't have picture of trifle in here. Let me see if they say on the first one. Cookie bowls. Ooh, deep dish chocolate chip cookie bowls. Okay, that sounds good. Put ice cream in it.
That's probably what it's meant for.
Trifle.
That might not be the first trifle.
It is. It doesn't say. It doesn't say exactly what it is. I'll have to look it up. I know I looked it up before.
Black Forest trifle.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with layers. See, doesn't this make you think back to when you were a kid? Those of us who are old remember these things.
We still have one in town. We still have it, right?
Yeah, we do have an ice cream truck that goes around, but he...
I mean, he's pretty much parked now. They don't go around like they used to. Like, he's still parked by where the not Daily Grind, where the South Street Barn Grill used to be, right? He still parks around there?
I don't know.
Near Martin's?
I don't know if he does or not. That's something different. This guy lives down the street from us. The guy who...
I mean, I know there is a guy that used to go around,
he still goes around.
Does he? I haven't heard his thing for a while.
He was here last year.
Okay.
I think he's semi-retired.
I mean, I don't walk out anymore, so...
He and his wife share it. I think they're semi-retired military or retired military, and they just kind of do it whenever.
That's kind of like a fun thing. Like, the hard thing, of course, is you have to keep it stock, and you might not be able to... You don't sell enough to make your stock.
Right. And unfortunately, the kids aren't out enough to do this, or they order things or whatever, which is sad because it's going away. And I really like the...
Well, I know I always wished we had a little bit of money with us when we take the walk, because I kind of wanted...
Who carries cash?
And also, we never really quite hit the ice cream. We would hear it, but we never
Every
quite...
once in a while, we'd wave at him.
Yeah, but not a lot. I think we usually would miss him.
Okay, I've done enough on this book. I'll let Taya go.
All right, let me go ahead and look. And
see. Wait.
Which one's that? I can't see. Oh, yeah.
Had to show that.
Definitely. Yeah, they're definitely going for a certain feel.
Oh, the old soft. This one has Asian writing on it. I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese or what it is, but it's got the soft. See, look. Okay, this book is going to go back with the
I'm trying to remember which one was first. I think it was this one. So, I've shown before my donuts. I also have a similar... I like these random things with eyes. I also tend to like animals that look like food. Like I have like...
Personification.
Like my animal donuts. And
that's personification.
Yeah. So I have some really cute patterns that way. But...
Well, I have one of them.
I have them here. I brought them for show and tell, but this was the one that was the first one from this book. So I just used scraps.
That was supposed to be mine.
I didn't realize this.
It was mine.
So here's his... I can always make him another little pot if I want. This... I've been informed that this designer is a bit of a nerd, and he used to even have roots and everything for them. He's since not had the roots anymore.
We'll make them optional.
But he has a lot of fun books. You can get his patterns singly on Etsy and stuff, but his patterns are also very well written, I find. This was a very easy pattern to follow.
And that's crocheted.
Yes, it is crocheted. The snake... That's not the snake plant. This is the succulent Echeveria. Like, he actually gives you, like, their name, Echeveria. He's a nerd.
Echeveria. Echevera? Echeveria?
That's probably the actual name.
Yeah. Succulent Echeveria.
And I do need to make more. I have all like my green. I have a bunch of stuff that's set aside for my plants patterns, but I think I might have the snake snake plant set aside for next.
Where's mine? Show mine.
Well, that's another book. That will come the next one. Show. To those who build satisfaction with their hands and happiness with their heart.
Carrot.
Those colors do make it. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want
Hanging
to.
plant.
I want to do one of the hanging plants because I still have a hook in my room from when I used to have a hanging plant. And I want to add eyes to it because I don't have any eyes on the hanging plants. So
We can't see. You have to make it look like it's
yeah,
kind of
the
eyeball.
Yeah, I think I want this one,
That's a good one.
but it's hard to decide.
Well, I put the eyes like right here.
Yeah, I would want it to say it would look like he's constantly having to
Yeah.
flip his hair out of his eyes. So I've been wanting to make the hanging one for a while.
This is perfect for me. I kill plants.
Right, and we have the one that's sitting here on my lap. He actually lives with Dad's plants, usually next to one of the succulents. He fits right in with our cute plants. So I've been meaning to make more of them.
Okay. The next book I have, this is another new one. I have gone through and started looking at recipes. It's
That looks really good on
This
the
is the
threads.
one, Arian. This is the one that came in after I did all the cookbooks last time, and so it sat there waiting for more books to come or whatever. Oh, that's where it went. Okay, that must have been where I stopped for looking through it. So this actually has some color pictures at the beginning of the chapters. It starts out. Look at this. That's just like the
Chopping up green onion.
the preparatory stage. Actually, it's a pepper.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Pepper. So it has, gluten-free pantry, all-purpose flour, how that kind of stuff. It's a little less in depth, but it does have quite a bit, and goes right into breakfast and brunch.
We actually need to,
And I have a couple by this woman, Savannah Nardone.
if the recipe is good, we can occasionally make the waffles because,
They have chocolate chip scones.
I mean, I already make our waffles dairy free because I just automatically use the vanilla almond milk. It's just the gluten.
Yeah, and especially with the chocolate chips, you should be.
Well, we don't do the chocolate chip ones for you. We do that second recipe.
I don't get them, but chocolate chip scones are in here. I have it marked. I want to try that. I'm not going to go through everything in here that I want to try, but I want to show you some of these pictures because it'll make up for the many books that don't have pictures.
Focaccia?
Focaccia.
I know it's Italian, right?
Yeah. I think it's Italian, Greek.
I've always looked at.
Mediterranean.
I've either made it once or always looked at making it because I have a big. If you go downstairs, if I was to take you downstairs, I have a big old bread baking book that's all marked up and written in, and it's got batter on it because when I started baking bread. So
because I wouldn't let her do my stuff.
Yes, and you were intimidated by bread. And I'm so sad we don't have any pictures of when I was stirring because I would have trouble with how thick the dough was.
And now my husband has got me a mixer, a stand, KitchenAid.
But I would take the biggest bowl I had and I would put my dough in it, especially if I made a double recipe, take the wooden spoon with both hands, push the bowl between me and the back of the chair, sort of straddle it, and then use my body to get the bowl in
I'm surprised she
place.
didn't break all my wooden spoons. But this focaccia has
I wish we had pictures.
olive and herb. So do I. This has a sliced sandwich bread in it that I want to try because it's really hard to find decent.
Tea's all gone.
I know I need more tea. To find decent gluten-free bread that doesn't either fall apart or taste horrible. Char has some, but I finally found it's a sourdough type of bread.
Their sourdough is good.
But it only has like 6 pieces in it or 7 pieces. So I have to buy 2 to last me a week, if it lasts the week. And I kind of want to be able to make my own. This has biscuits. Also, Char has a good one for that.
Well, Char has a lot of good options. The only thing that I've not liked of theirs has been, I think it's their hamburger buns.
Doesn't that look good? I'm not sure what that is. That is,
I think it says at the bottom.
Thai-inspired coconut soup with ginger and lime. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
A lot of times with the Thai stuff, I had to kind of turn off my brain about what's in it
Yeah.
and try it first.
Yeah.
Because I did some Thai cooking.
I'm not a big spice person.
There's a little bit too much in the way of like mushrooms and
I
like
love
broccoli
mushrooms.
for me.
I love mushrooms. I love broccoli. Broccoli doesn't like me, but
Mm-hmm.
I do like that. I wish I could still eat it a lot. I'm going to show you some of these pictures here. This is,
Did you see the taco? Quick taco.
yeah, I saw.
Okay.
Yeah. Taco salad.
Oh, taco salad.
So this one is hurry curry. That makes me laugh. Hurry curry. Can you see that? I'm having fun. Whoops. And when we finish this book, we can get our tea.
I have a little bit of a headache.
Yeah, I do. Mine is kind of receded a little bit, but it's still kind of. Okay, this is fish tacos, and I mentioned fish tacos. I think in the very, very first cookbook. I think it was "What's Cooking on Your Shelf," way back when I first started. I'm over a year, guys. I think I'm over a year now.
Are you over here? YouTube will let you know.
Oh, okay. They haven't quite.
Yeah,
made
because they
it.
will give you like when you, they'll give you like a notification, or when you go into your, what's it called, the area where you can go and put up your videos and stuff. They'll show it to you like,
Okay.
oh, you're.
So I'm close
Because they let me know when I hit like I think I'm 4 years
because
now.
I know I hit Lent. This is my second Lent on on BookTube. So, but anyway, I mentioned fish tacos, and this actually doesn't look too bad because I think my reaction was, "Oh, fish doesn't even belong in tacos." That looks kind of good.
Oh, there we go. That's Amazon or something.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stop in
Yeah.
a minute here, but I just want to see because I don't want to be in the middle of this. And this one is healthy summer spaghetti, which makes me wonder if this is gonna be like spaghetti squash or something. It's page 82, so that's the next page. Let's see what it says. Zucchini, yellow squash. No, it's just packaged gluten-free spaghetti. Okay, I'll use Barilla because I find that to be the best pasta. They have a gluten-free line, which is really good. For some reason, they get the pasta idea a little better. Here's chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. Ooh, boy, they hit almost everything with that one. And I'm so excited.
Although to be fair, you've already figured out how to do oatmeal cookies pretty much.
That's kind of a no-brainer there, except for the dip. You have to, figure out. Whoops. Well, I guess that.
Oh, basil pesto, that's useful.
Okay, that's just. So we're gonna pause so we can get some tea. And
Well, actually, we're going to stop because when you hit more than an hour at a time, I'm gonna have to splice it because otherwise it's gonna splice. It won't let you load it.
Okay, so you're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah,
then.
and since we're taking a natural break right now, let's just stop it. Then I'll get it from your phone by using our iPhones talk to each other thing, and then I can just do the splice. I guess since I have access to your channel, put it up for you.
Yeah, you can do it because we have access to each other's channels. So
Yes. You
okay.
have more limited because you don't necessarily need the same access I do.
I have access though.
Yeah, you have access.
Yeah,
Because you wanted me to be able to edit like descriptions and things like that and put up videos for you in case you needed me to.
I was nice and gave her more access than she gave me.
You needed my help.
Just
Anyway, she's going to frame my generously offering her help as her being kind. I will let her live in her delusion. We'll be back
if I
shortly.
come back by myself, it's because she got hit by lightning.
Sorry. See you guys
See you
shortly.
later.